Well, Dr. Martinez was my ophthalmologist prior to considering surgery. So he was already my physician for my eye care for my contacts and glasses. And then I've referred quite a few patients to him who all have been very happy and satisfied. So I felt like he would be a good starting point for me to research whether or not to have LASIK for myself. Well, there definitely was a trust factor. I really trust Dr. Martinez with my eyes prior to having the surgery. I've had rave reviews and great professional rapport with him. Many patients have come to him for eye problems that have been surgical and non-surgical, so I just had that level of professional trust in him. I felt like he was going to have my business no matter what. So if I wasn't a good candidate for LASIK, I was still going to get my contacts and glasses here. So I felt like he could really look at me very objectively and decide whether or not this was a good technique for me. It was the first and only surgery I've ever had, and so I took a lot of importance on that, and I felt like some places, if you go to a LASIK-only center, you might be qualified for LASIK, perhaps if that's not the best treatment for you. And I felt like Dr. Martinez was going to be very honest with me. Well, of course, I was a little bit nervous. My husband drove me to the appointment, and they gave me a Valium in the waiting room, and that felt good. The Valium was very relaxing, and then during the procedure, it was a little bit unusual to have your eyes retracted. Your eyelids can't move, so that was actually good. There was no possibility of blinking. And as long as I followed what Dr. Martinez said, you have voluntary movement of your eyes, so you have to be able to look directly at him and keep still and that type of thing. But I felt the whole process to be very quick, simple. Afterwards, I didn't have any discomfort or pain. Everything went very smoothly. It was surprising how quickly the whole procedure took. The surgery has changed my life in that I'm able to be more spontaneous. I can wake up in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning and not have to reach for those glasses that are always at my bedside table. And so there's a lot more spontaneity with that. I can see things very crisp, the alarm clock, the leaves on the trees, expression on my children's faces. We went to Hawaii this past summer. I was able to snorkel and put my face in the water without fear that my contacts were floating away. And it's been very liberating in athletic events and sporting events, and just even small things that I had taken for granted. Shopping in the grocery aisle and being able to see the labels on soup cans or on cereal boxes. It's really been very revolutionary. The staff here are very professional, very kind, very individually oriented. They know who you are when you show up, and very customized care. So I've been very thrilled with the staff, and Dr. Martinez has a high level of expectation for his staff, and it shows. Prior to LASIK surgery, my vision was 2400 or worse. I had a hard time seeing the backwards E, that giant E at the top of the chart. After surgery, my vision corrected to 20/20. If a friend or family member was asking me about LASIK, I tell them to definitely consider it, to come to Dr. Martinez for an evaluation to see if they might be an appropriate candidate. And really, the procedure is very revolutionary. It's almost like a modern miracle. I've been very thrilled with the results that I've achieved, and if they could achieve the same results, I think they'd be really happy.